What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Panpro Games. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the best Pokeballs to capture Pokemon in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, but not only just the best Pokeballs, but the best Pokemon to use to capture Pokemon as well. And this video is going to be great for people who are having trouble catching certain Pokemon, but also for people who are using the Pokeradar shiny hunting method and they're catching tons and tons of Pokeballs. And when Pokemon are at a higher level, it is going to be a bit harder to capture Pokemon, so you want to have every advantage you can to capture these Pokemon. So we're going to dive right into the Pokeballs, and a great place to get Pokeballs at in this game is right before the Elite Four in the Pokemon Center of the Elite Four. You can actually talk to the person on the right hand side and they will have all the Pokeballs that you can buy in the game. Now here's our list of Pokeballs. I want to note that you cannot buy Apricot Balls in the game, as Apricot Balls were an Amazon pre-order exclusive only item, which is really unfortunate because they're really cool design wise and I would love to have some Pokemon in them, and sadly I do not have those. But looking at the numbers overall, you don't really need Apricot Balls to have a good time catching Pokemon in this game. You're going to be fine with what the store can provide you from this list. So I'm just going to make note of the notable Pokemon, but I do want to mention, so a Pokeball and a Premier Ball, their base catch rate is a ×1 multiplier. ×1 is the lowest possible multiplier, so you want to stay away from these, obviously. Now you may be thinking, Ultra Balls may be incredible. Well, Ultra Balls only have a ×2 multiplier, which is way better than a Pokeball. It's double, but you can do a lot better than an Ultra Ball. So I actually do recommend staying away from Ultra Balls overall. What are the notable good balls is the Net Ball. The Net Ball is an incredible Pokeball type if you're catching water or bug type Pokemon, because this gives you a modifier of ×3.5 on a water or bug type Pokemon. So it's a very small net this is casting only on 2 types of Pokemon, but if you're farming a water type or a bug type Pokemon, this is the ball that you want to be using. So keep that in mind when you're hunting those types of Pokemon. Nest Ball can be really good, but it's sort of annoying to use. I would actually not recommend this ball just because there's a lot going into the calculating of the number, but most of the time it's not worth it. Now Dust Balls are very interesting balls. Dust Balls have a 3 times rate when you're catching at night or in a cave. Well, if you're playing the game after 8 p.m., which I usually do, I actually end up using a lot of Dust Balls because pretty much all Pokemon spawn at night for the most part. So when I'm chaining Pokemon with my Pokeradar, Dust Balls are just guaranteed to use, and it's honestly great. It's a cool looking ball too, which is a bonus, which is why I prefer them when I'm hunting at night. If you're hunting during the daytime though, stay away from these because these are as good as using a regular Pokeball. If you're in a cave though, it always counts as a nighttime setting, no matter what time it is. So you can use these. So if you're catching Pokemon in a cave, then Dust Balls is definitely a way to go. Quick Balls are really great balls as well, and they're definitely one of the Pokeballs I want to buy a lot of, because Quick Balls have a ×4 catch rate when used on the first turn, but they have a ×1 after the first turn, so they're only good on the first turn. The issue with Quick Balls is you cannot do damage to the opponent's Pokemon. You cannot put a status effect on them to make it easier. So you're just going to go one and done, and hopefully it works out. But hey, I like that method, and it works out most of the time. You can even do it on Legendary, so it's definitely a ball I like to buy a lot of. And the last notable ball to buy is the Repeat Ball. The Repeat Ball is one of the best balls, if not the best ball in the game besides the Master Ball, obviously, because the Repeat Ball has a ×3 catch rate if you've already caught the Pokemon before. So this is the perfect ball for Pokeradar. If you're doing Pokeradar, Repeat Ball is the way to go. Unless you are doing like a water or bug type hunt, then the Repeat Ball is going to be the best ball overall. And it really is just the best ball overall because you can use it on any Pokemon as long as you caught them before. So it's not going to be good if you're going to try to catch a Legendary for the first time, but hey, Repeat Ball for every other hunt, and especially for shiny hunting with the Pokeradar method, this is what you want to use. Of course, if you're using the Master Ball, well, it doesn't matter. Everything I said doesn't matter because Master Ball is going to catch without fail. And of course, you can clone Master Balls. So if you just want to catch Legendaries and not care and not think about it at all, then use the Master Ball. I don't blame you. That's what I'm going to end up doing myself as well. But now let's dive into what are the best ways to actually capture a Pokemon. From the research that I've done, it looks like Gallade is the best Pokemon to use to catch other Pokemon. So before we dive into exactly why Gallade is amazing, I do want to mention that status effects make it so that it's easier to capture other Pokemon. So if there's no status effect on them, you don't get a bonus, but you do get a bonus if they're paralyzed, burned, or poisoned, and that's a 1.5 modifier. But the issue is burn and poison deals damage. But that makes Paralyze really good because it doesn't actually damage the opponent, but it makes it so they may not attack you, which is incredible because if you're facing a legendary Pokemon and they may knock you out, well, if they can't move, they can't knock you out. So that's gonna be that's just great. That's like the perfect situation. So Thunder Wave is a crucial move to have on a Pokemon that is trying to catch other Pokemon. Of course, you can use freezing moves or sleeping moves. Gallade doesn't have a freezing move, but he does learn Hypnosis via a Heart Scale, and I recommend using a Heart Scale on Gallade. You can also duplicate your Heart Scales if you're worried. Of course, you can duplicate the TM for Thunder Wave as well if you need more Thunder Waves. But Thunder Wave and Hypnosis gives Gallade so much coverage because the Sleep and Freeze modifier is 2.5. So that is a whole point over Paralyze, Poison, and Burn. And it doesn't do damage to him. So your best bet is to use Hypnosis on a really tough Pokemon, but Thunder Wave is going to be incredible for anything, again, unless it's a ground or electric type. If it's a ground or electric type, then you're forced to use Hypnosis, but Hypnosis is going to be the best way to do it. The only downside of Hypnosis, instead of a 90% accuracy like Thunder Wave, it's only a 60%. So keep that in mind if you're trying to use Hypnosis. But the main reason why we're really using Gallade, I mean, of course, with Thunder Wave and Hypnosis are massive reasons, but very few Pokemon get this move False Swipe, and False Swipe is a physical attacking move, and it actually lowers the opponent's HP, but it will never actually take them out. It'll leave them with at least 1 HP remaining. The lower the Pokemon's HP, the easier it is for you to catch. So if you put a status effect and use False Swipe and they're at 1 HP, and you use, let's say, a Repeat Ball or like a Dust Ball or a Net Ball, then yeah, you're gonna pretty much guarantee capture any Pokemon in this game. And before we go, we're gonna be heading to the Valor Lakefront, and the Valor Lakefront in this particular house has a very special NPC who can give us the Catching Charm. And the Catching Charm can be attained when we have completed our Sinnoh-Dex, and the Sinnoh-Dex is completed when you have seen all 150 Pokemon in the Sinnoh-Dex. So you want to talk to our Gengar loving NPC here, not Gengar themselves, but hey, you want to talk to Gengar, more power to you. So you want to see our game director, Mr. Masuda, Mr. Pokemon game director themselves. And if this was your first time talking to him after you completed the Sinnoh-Dex, he'll give you the Catching Charm. And the Catching Charm is a great item as, one, it is a key item, and holding it is said to increase the chance of getting a critical catch. Here say the charm doesn't shake much. So this makes it so critical catches happen more often, and which is great because critical catches 9 out of 10 times when you get one, you'll be able to catch the Pokemon in one shake. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and catch you guys next time with more Panpro Games action. Peace out and have a good one.